Now let us take up a sutram which prescribes a very popular affix, prasiddha pratyaya, quip, the affix quip. The sutram is 3276, quipcha. The anuvritti of anyebhyopi drishyante comes from the prior sutram 3275, anyebhyopi drishyante. And since this sutram 3276, quipcha, is prescribing only a single affix quip, so we have to change that drishyante into drishyate. So that's why the vritti of this sutram 3276 says Ayamapi drishyate, because drishyate, because this is only prescribing a single affix. 3276 only prescribes the affix quip. So instead of saying drishyante, we say drishyate. So Ayamapi pratyaya drishyate means this affix quip is also seen to be used in the language. Following any dhatu in general, this affix may be used. The usual warning is that we have to follow the standard, the pramanam set by the scholars. So shishta prayoga anusarena. So this doesn't mean we can take every single dhatu and just apply this affix recklessly. We have to see the approved usage in the language, and we have to honor that convention before using this affix quip. And the usual reminder is that as a default by 3467, kartari krit, this quip affix is also used. Kartari is to be used, kartari, in the sense of the agent of the action, the one who's doing the action. So the meaning of this sutra becomes, in addition to the affixes mentioned in the prior sutra 3274, 327, actually two sutras back, with the affixes manin, twanip, and vanip have been mentioned in 3274. So in addition to that, the affix quip may also be used following any verbal root in general, with or without the presence of uppadam. This does not require uppadam. Uppadam may be there, it may not be there. So with or without the presence of uppadam, this affix quip may be used in general following any verbal root in the sense of the agent of the action as per kartari krit. And the usual warning again is that we have to look at the shishta prayogaha, the approved usage in the language, and then according to that we have to use this affix quip. Okay, now the derivation should be quite straightforward. Now let's take a simple example. Deham bibharti iti dehabhrit. So one who bears or supports, nourishes a body. So embodied being, deham bibharti. One who supports or bears a body is a embodied being. So deham bibharti iti dehabhrit. It's the agent of the action, one who's supporting or bearing the body. It comes in the Bhagavad Gita, dehabhritam vara. So dehabhritam is shashti bhavachanam used in Bhagavad Gita. This is quite a famous affix, it's a popular affix. It's very easy to apply, so it seems to be used in many places. It'll be good to know how this affix works. The steps are as follows. Deha plus nyas. As always, we have been saying in the last few examples, we have to use shashti ekavachanam because of kartakramanoha kriti. In connection with the krit affix, a term signifying the agent or the object of an action takes the shashti bhakti. So we would have used the dvitiya bhakti by 232, which is karmani dvitiya, but instead we use shashti bhakti because here it's connecting with the term bhru plus quip, and the quip is a krit pratyaya because of kridating. So in the adhikar of kridating, we start from 3193. The affix quip is prescribed, so therefore we use the shashti bhakti nyas. So deha nyas plus bhru plus quip by this sutram 3276, quipcha. And removing the it letters, lashakvatadite, kakarasit sanya, then upadeshe janunasika it, ikarasit sanya, and halantyam pakarasit sanya, tasya lopaha. We get deha nyas bhru plus va. Now the anuvritti of supi is coming to the sutram 324, is coming all the way down here, and that supi is a saptamyantam. So we know that this subantam, which is deha plus nyas, gets the upapad-sञ by tatroppadam saptamistham. Tatroppadam saptamistham. So that deha plus nyas is the upapadam in this case. Now the affix quip does not require upapadam to be there, but in this case upapadam has been used. And continuing with the derivation, we get deha nyas bhru plus va. And now that vakara is a aprukta pratyaya, aprukta ekal pratyaya, as what Panini says in 1241, aprukta ekal pratyaya. So this affix va has the aprukta-sञ and then vera pruktasya, when a vakara from that v the vakara of V, which is apruktaha, then that takes lopaha by 6167, vera pruktasya 6167. So now what we have is we have deha nyas plus bhr. Now the affix quip is a kit, of course, sakshat kit. It has kakara as a it. And let's not forget by pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Even though the entire affix quip has taken what's called as the sarvapahara lopaha. Sarvapahara lopaha. Sarvapahara means the entire affix has gone away. But still by pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam, there is a lakshanam behind. So the quip can still perform operations on the angam. But the affix quip is a kit, so therefore kiniticha, which is 115, stops sarvadhatuka ardhatuka yoho. So the gunadesha, which would have been done by 7384, is stopped by kiniticha. In fact, that is the reason why Panini has used the kakara as an it in the affix quip, because all these operations like kiniticha, which are based on kakara being an it, may be performed based on the affix quip. So all the kit sambandhi karyani, they take place when this affix quip is used. This is one of them, to stop the gunadesha. So 115 stops sarvadhataka ardhadhataka yoho. So now we have deha nyas bhr, and now we get the tuk agamaha to the rakaraha, because pratyalopi pratyalakshanam, the affix quip, which is a pit affix, is present by means of lakshanam, pratyalopi pratyalakshanam. So rasvasya piti kriti tuk, rasvasya piti kriti tuk, and quip has the krit sanya because of krit the thing, adhikara which starts from 3193. This affix quip prescribed by 3276 has a krit sanya. So rasvasya piti kriti tuk, we have a rasva rikaraha is followed by quip, which is a pit pratyaha, it's a krit pratyaha. So therefore all the conditions for applying 6171 are satisfied. The rikaraha takes a tuk agamaha. So now we get, and by adyantau takitau, the tuk joins at the end of the rikaraha. So we get deha nyas bhr tuk. Remove the it letters by upadesha jananasika it, upadesha jananasika it, halantyam tasya lopaha. And now we have deha nyas plus bhrit. And now we form the compound as we've been doing all this time. We use uppadam a thing to form the compound between deha nyas and bhrit. And deha nyas is the uppadam, as we have discussed. It gets the upasajana sanya by prathama nidishtam samas upasajanam, then upasajanam purvam. So deha nyas becomes the prior member of the compound. And final step, we do the look elision of the affix nyas by supo dhatu pratipadika yoho, because this entire term deha nyas bhrit gets the pratipadika sanya by krit tadita samasascha. So then the antarvarti sup, the sup affix which is inside the pratipadikam, takes a look elision by supo dhatu pratipadika yoho. So we get deha bhrit. It's an adjectival form, so it will depend on who is qualifying. In the Bhagavad Gita is used pullinge, so deha bhritam vara. So this is this affix quip. It is a very general prescription. This affix is seen to be used with or without the presence of a upapadam. After a variety of dhatus, in general after any dhatu, this affix may be used, but we have to follow the shishta prayogaha. So this affix quip, we will be taking many examples. We'll be seeing many examples of this. This is a popular affix, and we have to be ready to spot this affix, because this affix quip takes sarvapahara lopaha. We don't see anything there. So we have to be careful to notice the operations which are being done to form these adjectival forms in the sense of kartari, agent of the action. We have to be able to recognize the affix quip when it is used.